We are Sorted, a group of mates from London exploring the newest and best in the world of food whilst trying to have a few laughs along the way. We've got chefs, we've got normals, and a whole world of stuff for you to explore, but everything we do starts with you. Hi everyone, I'm Mike, this is Ben.
And today we get our lunch on. Luncheon.
Oh. That's no normal sausage.
So handy.
Oh wow. It's lunchtime, we're hungry, and right now we're in Carnaby in central London.
In an area that is next to one of the busiest streets in Europe.
So the question is, can we find amazing, interesting, independent places for lunch, in teams and on a budget?
The team to get best value for money and with the most budget at the end wins. We've got 3 hour time limit. 3, 2, 1, go! Baz has actually found someone who works round the corner who's recommended Mother Mash for proper British grub. So the menu is split into 3 steps. Choose your mash, choose your main, choose your gravy.
Drinks don't count in our budget, do they?
We have to pay for them ourselves.
That's fine. I'm not going to choose at all what we have. I'll leave this up to the fate of the waitress.
Champ mash, steak pie with farmer's gravy.
Thank you very much.
How are you feeling ahead of this?
God save the Queen. Oh. Crunchy pie and that beautiful oozy middle.
I don't know if I've been this excited for a plate of food for a long time. Oh, the fibre of that beef is so pull-aparty. It's amazing.
I don't know what just happened, but I just brought over a cheeky sausage. Just to clarify, we didn't pay for that sausage, it just turned up. Oh! That's no normal sausage.
I'm living the dream.
This place started as a dinner party at home, served for 12 guests, and it's supposed to be one of the best places to eat in the whole Carnaby area.
Proper home-cooked Indian food, and Asma was the first British chef on the Chef's Table series. Could I get a curry leaf martini? Thank you.
You do lunch very differently from me. Thanking you. The Calcutta chicken is cooked on the bone, so the chicken is so much more moist than if it was to be cooked off the bone. And the sauce is so rich and thick. Plus you get the crunch from the almonds on top. It's great.
The texture of the chickpeas, they're almost like spherical lumps of hummus. They're so perfectly and well cooked, they just dissolve. The crunch comes from all those bits on top, but also, as you can probably tell, quite a bit of kick.
Second place recommended to us is in Kingly Court. Now Kingly Court is in the middle of Carnaby. It's a square of amazing restaurants gathered together across 3 floors. They're amazing food all in one place. We've been told to come to Rum Kitchen, which is on the 2nd floor. We asked about what we should get. They said we should get the proper jerk, which is $13.95. And then they also said that we should have some fries with that, the cassava fries.
What have you done?
I've taken liberty of the rule that drinks aren't included in the price. It's delicious, try it!
Oh wow. It's basically like the same texture as potato, but it's just a little bit more starchy and tastes sweeter. The sauce they served it with is a ginger mayo, and that sounds like an obvious thing, but then until you try it, you realise you've never ever thought of that combination before, and it's amazing, and I'll be stealing that in the future. So this is chicken that has been covered in a jerk seasoning so that crispy skin is full of all that spice, and it smells unbelievable, but it tastes amazing.
Carnaby is one of those really iconic areas of London that's really well known for fashion and for food, and people tend to think that it's just one long street. But actually it's made up of 14 different streets, and it's a whole area that is absolutely buzzing with incredible stuff.
Another cool thing is that loads of the restaurants, cafes, bars and pubs in Carnaby have pledged to eliminate single-use plastics, reduce waste and source only sustainable seafood as part of the Blue Turtle Mark, run in collaboration with Project Zero.
Paper straws, I like that.
Paper straw, Blue Turtle.
Right, off of that recommendation on the street, we've come to Pistaio, who apparently do incredible handmade pasta, and what I think Ebbers is actually more excited about, Prosecco slushies. We've decided to go big.
So we're getting the spinach spaghetti with rocket and some crushed chilies, and we're going to go for a little salad of watermelon, tomato and deliciousness.
This has worked out well for everyone. First off, before I even put this anywhere near my mouth, an overpowering smell of garlic. I'm just getting the most amazing garlic and oil smell.
But you also get that crunch from those breadcrumbs, and I don't just mean like blitzed up bread. It's been so finely diced, and it's crispy and it's delicious, and a slight warmth of chili, but not like an overpowering kick.
Chili! Feta and watermelon is such a classic mix.
Sweet and salty, we know that works, but you've also got all the aromas of the fresh mint, the light kick of chili, and the oil, which is almost fruit in its own right.
2 down, and after that rum, no surprise, I'm feeling pretty good. I can't even say it.
Gemma's recommended a cornflake brownie, which was the same as Michelle, who recommended this place to us. So that's surely got to mean a good thing.
Look at that sticky, glistening cornflakes on top of a beautifully dense, chewy brownie. Oh my god. The cornflakes are sticky, crunchy, beautiful caramel. That is unbelievable.
That's one of the most delicious sweet things I've ever eaten. The next person who walks into the shop needs to have this. So I don't care if it's out of the budget or out of my own money, I'll go and leave one of these behind the counter so that they just give it to the next person. People need to know about that.
James has piped up on Twitter again. He's still bagging on about bread ahead.
James loves bread ahead.
I mean, he's got a point. We should definitely go. It's fair to say our friends at Bread Ahead make excellent donuts, but we've done that before. I feel like we should explore.
I'm erring towards the cinnamon cream cheese buns.
I want to get some bread pudding because I like the story.
It all looks too good. Look at that. There's no unmessy way to do this.
Go for it.
Oh, yes. Cheers. That might be the stickiest, softest, sweetest cinnamon bun I've ever had.
But it's still got that kind of fattiness of cream cheese, which is so much more indulgent than even an icing. This one might need a fork. It's bread pudding. It's a very classic traditional recipe to use up leftover bread. So if someone like Bread Ahead, there's lots of leftovers. This is kind of using it the next day with butter and dried fruit, and it's a wartime classic that tastes great.
Oh no. I've put my fork through the box. This is why they serve things on plates usually. It's delicious. Imagine that served with a little bit of custard.
It's all of those kind of spices you associate with almost Christmas pudding, and it makes leftover bread taste incredible.
Half an hour to go, we're at Incognito, which is a Japanese restaurant with Korean influences. The place is amazing. It looks really cool inside. They've got a Japanese grill in the middle of the restaurant, so you can see them cooking. Tonkatsu, Japanese barbecue sauce. Hello. It's like barbecue sauce with a proper citrusy tang at the end, and it's delicious. I've never had fried chicken, chili and yogurt. That's a really good combination. This is perfect. That's another thing I'm going to steal.
This is a Japanese grilled cheese sando. It's not what I expected when it turned up, but it looks fan-flipping-tastic. They've taken the dough off the dumplings, flattened them out, and deep-fried those, and used that as the bread to your sandwich. It doesn't smell of Japan. It smells Italian because it's got truffle oil there. It's got a lot of it in there. The most dominating flavour there is truffle oil. But as soon as it starts to mellow, you get the sweetness of this Japanese sauce and the richness of that braised beef that redefines what a grilled cheese sandwich should be.
We're in Senor Ceviche, which I think directly translates to Mr. Ceviche.
Our maths says we only have £10 left to spend on food today. I love Peruvian food, I love ceviche. Let's get this one.
Can we have the Nikkei, ceviche, and Dos Pisco sours, please. Yellowfin tuna, sea bass, a langoustine cracker, tobiko, and tiger milk. I've never tried to milk a tiger before, but I'm guessing it's not that easy to do.
Tiger's milk is the broth kind of marinade thing they use to cure the fish, and what's left at the end of the bowl you just slurp up, and it will take over your whole face with sensation. Told you it would.
It took over my face.
Ceviche is one of those ones that gets your nose the moment it comes to the table because it is tangy and spicy and citrusy and so good.
Can't take it anywhere.
Don't waste the tiger's milk. Great recommendation on Twitter because I've actually been wanting to come here for years. It's like a cross between Tel Aviv food, New York bagel places, and the food of Montreal. Work that one out.
Do I even need to say finally? Or...
Hello. In 3, 2, 1. Should we look at them?
Not a lot in it.
That's just as satisfying though.
One of the places that were recommended were Crumbs and Doily off of Cupcake Gemma, who owns it. So she kind of gave us everything that we ate there for free. I think moral victory lies with you guys, but I think
Technically we still won.
Technically we still won.
So Barry and Mike might have spent £2.50 less than us, but they also got some stuff for free. You've seen both of our journeys, so comment down below and let us know who do you think got better value for their money. Ben and Jay, Baz and Mike.
I'm looking forward to watching this video back and seeing what these two got up to, but I know for a fact we had an amazing time, and if you're in London, you can too. The whole Carnaby area is jam-packed with awesome foodie places, and I promise you, if you come and explore it, you'll have as good a time as we did.
Cheers.
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 Should we keep eating as well?
I mostly want to dunk the bitter.
Oh my goodness, this is delicious.
I also forgot one other thing. We got a free sausage. Highlight the trip.
We did get a free sauce.
And we'd like to say a big thank you to Carnaby, who helped sort all of that out for us. Plus, don't forget, if you're in the Carnaby area, or in fact in London in general, make sure, if you're a club member, you have got the Sorted Eat app downloaded. It's full of recommendations and offers and perks for experiences in and around the area.
And not just London, all over the world. And not only that, but us and Carnaby are offering up an amazing competition where you and some of your friends could win a meal on the house. If you want to enter, follow us on Instagram, follow Carnaby on Instagram, and you can find all the details down below in the description box.
It's a proper prize. It's one I want to be able to enter. I can't enter.
You can't because of legal reasons. Again, all the dads seem to be taking holidays because it's the summer.
Yeah,
and they want to be with
kids,
their children. I've started telling people about the importance of eating dried grapes.
Interesting.
It's all about raising awareness.
Kind of saw that one coming.
Boom! As we mentioned, we don't just make top quality YouTube videos. We've built the Sorted Club, where we use the best things we've learned to create stuff that's hopefully interesting and useful to other food lovers. Check it out if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in a few days. I've done a good job with these chopsticks. Look how shaky I am.